time for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
What's up, everybody? It's HBT with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Here live, guys. Here live to rock this thing out for the rest of the night. I see Ray is in the building, and I see Lucas in the building. What's going on, everybody? Glad that you come in to rock with the Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight. Man, we're going to do this thing like we always do. Hopefully, we get a good show tonight to make up for, well, look. I'm not going to say make up for for Backlash, because Backlash I thought was okay. We had a pretty good, I believe we had a pretty good pay-per-view, a PLE. Only thing I really have against it is, hey, the shortness of the matches. I mean, we only had 5 matches, so it's kind of like a short premium live event. And like I said, the last match did not whet my appetite, guys, straight up. And for the ones that was here, and which most of y'all was here, that's already here, you know, hey, I did not care for that match at all. The ending of it, how it ended, I didn't care for it. But hey, man, we moving on forward, and we'll see what happens here on out. We'll see what happens tonight. But let me go and see if I can get your comments real quick. All right, Ray said, hello, Harry and Chris and the Straight Up Wrestling family. It's just going to be me for a while. Chris will be in whenever he gets back from his meeting. Lucas says, howdy. But hopefully I'll see Chris. But if not, hey, you got HBT rocking it all the way through. All right, Lucas said, me and my uncle was watching WWE Monday Night Raw at the cinemas. Okay, cool. Ray says, Street Profits of Heyman and gang in ring starting Raw. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, they be tripping me out with these commercials. That ain't no joke. Sorry, everybody. All right, but yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully we get a good show tonight. I'm not exactly sure everybody who's gonna wrestle. I don't know if this is a 6-man or it's just gonna be Street Profits against Logan Paul and maybe Austin Theory, or if Braun Breaker's gonna be involved in this. What's up, Braun? I mean, what's going on, Magnum? Greetings, Harry, and Straight Up Wrestling Universe. Magnum is in the building. What's up, my brother? Raymond said, hello, my brother, Magnum. All right, Christine says, greetings, Harry and family. How's everyone tonight? Woo! Lucas said, we have the meats. Ain't no Arby's, man. All right, wait a minute. Global, let me make sure I get this right here. Global Impact Wrestling, which I'm pretty sure that's it. All right, Global Impact Wrestling says Sammy got robbed at Backlash. I'm riding. I hear you, man. I'm hearing you. I wish I was with Sammy too. I was with Sammy too. I'd rather see Sammy with that belt than Trick Williams. All right. All right, Ray said, doing good, Christine. How are you? All right, Richard. Chris is not here. You got me. But Richard said, what's up, Chris? I'm pretty sure he means what's up, Harry. All right, Mag says, greetings, brother Ray. All right, Logan coming in, man. land some fists. He landed in. Mag says, greetings, Christine. But as you come in, you guys know what to do, man. Hit that like, share, join. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. So you know we're on like times like these, and do the same thing whenever you're on Twitch. And if you're on Twitch, definitely go ahead and do the same thing. And whenever you see us over on X, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow Straight Up Wrestling Show. Braun Breaker with a clothesline, brother. Took down Montez Ford. Richard said, what's up, Harry? What's going on, Richard? All right, Christine Saucy Girl says, doing good, thank you. All right, Will Station says, hello. Well, why Station 1? Let me check that out. think that's Will Station. I appreciate you coming in, rocking with us. Yeah, Will Station said hello. What's going on, Will Station? Appreciate you joining the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Braun Breaker with a suplex with it. Man, he kept that in nice, almost a brain buster. If he would have extended their head a little bit. All right, hashtag truth. Mr. Scott Larson says, sorry, Sammy didn't get Raw, forgot to change accounts. Okay. Okay. So that was you, Scott. Okay. Oh, got the man up. Oh, snap. What a nice uppercut. Harry, did you watch the biography about the Four Horsemen last night? No, I did not, sir. I just checked that out. All right, man. I'm a man. Y Station says, I will make Y PS4 games for videos. Okay. Cool. Yesterday night, sorry. No, I didn't get to see it. Right? What is it on? Is it on Netflix or ESPN? What is it on? A WWE network? Let me know what it's on, Ray. I definitely would check it out. Wow. All right, here comes Joe Hendry. Do you believe in Joe Hendry? All right, Joe Hendry. Follow away slam from Joe Hendry. It was on A&E. Okay, Ray, I'm going to check that out. I'll look it up, man. I definitely will look it up. Hope they did it justice. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys believe in Joe Hendry? Do you believe in Joe Hendry? Oh, Logan is just, man, Logan is fighting like he's fighting in the streets or something. It's banging away on the head of Joe Hendry. Okay. All right. Boom. Man. Yes, Arn Anderson was doing most of the talking. Okay, so it should be good then. Should be good. All right. But man, Scott Larson said from hashtag Truth said he believes in Joe Hendry. All right. Ray said, don't like Joe Hendry. You're right. What's up, Ricky? Ricky Storm, my man, is in the building. What's up, Ricky? Ricky Storm, wrestling extraordinaire. The Cyclone is in the building. What's going on, my brother? All right. We got these commercials coming in. All right. Mag says they could at least do a picture-in-picture for the commercials. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It'll keep us in tune with the matches and everything that's going on, Ray. We can give it a proper score if they did that. But I guess that's a little too much for them, man. But the whole thing is, we're still gonna see the commercial either way it goes. So yeah, they definitely could do that because we're gonna know what's going on to the side of us for us that use their peripheral vision. And I'm pretty sure all of us do. Ricky said, yes, sir, I'm good. Hope you're well, brother. Keep my town in your prayers. I definitely will. I definitely will, Ricky Storm. Definitely will, man. All prayers out to your town and everybody, man. All your loved ones and everybody in your town, most definitely. Let's see. All right, Scott said I need to get all you on board with Sammy and Joe. All right. All right, Christine says we don't pay to watch commercials. Nope. Mm-hmm. Harry, you remember the wrestler on LFG that acted like he was from the Bayou? I remember that, but I can't remember who it was, Ray. Definitely can't remember who it was. One thing, man, I will say what Christine, her point when she said we don't pay for commercials, and that is true. We pay for Netflix, guys, and Netflix we don't have commercials on the movies or anything like that. I mean, we do get it on this right here, and I think when they do have sports, which is fine, but the amount of commercials that we get with WWE don't make no kind of sense. It's too much. And I understand they're trying to get paid. They're trying to max out how much they get paid. But TKO is ruining this product by doing that. They are. I mean, they need to figure out something else or be just like what my man Magnum said, at least give us some semblance of the match. Let us see some of the match if they're going to do this. And they continue to do it. All right. Okay, nice suplex right there from Joe Hendry. Well, he just got a contract. Okay, the Triple A Lucha Libre last night. Okay, cool. And he deserved it too. I mean, he deserved to get one. He really do. I'm glad he did. Oh, nice, Montez. Nice. That was a nice leap. Like a swimming, like a diver. Okay, clothesline. Whoa, Braun. Okay. Braun got punched in the jaw and then got elbowed in the jaw. Okay, Montez. I was excited, Montez. I can't score though, but that was exciting. I just found out last night that Nightmare Danny Davis trained Eugene. Okay. A Nightmare Danny Davis. Now that was a serious dude there when it comes to being in that ring. Okay, Theory with the boot. Got caught. That's nice. Oh, snap. Whoa. Andre Dawkins jawed doggone Logan Paul. I mean, Logan Paul should know a little bit of something about being jawed or jawing people. Oh, snap. What a nice one from Austin Theory, man. Goodness. Okay, remember he trained me back in 1994 in Jeffersonville, Indiana before it became OVW. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Cool. Wow. Andre Dawkins with a pen, guys. Wow. Mm. From what we saw, guys, from what we saw into this after attack and Seth Rollins coming out. Right now, I have it at 2 stars, guys. Let's see if we're gonna increase it. But I only can give it 2 stars from the lack of action they showed us. Whoa! Oh, snap. Dawkins ain't gonna like that. Now, I hope he's all right with it. He see that it was an accident, but who knows, man? We're wrestling now. You gave it 3 stars on this one, Scott. All right, I'm gonna compromise here. Mag says 2.5 stars. I say 2, and you say 3, Scott. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll with 2.5 stars. I'm gonna roll with 2.5 stars. There's my man El Grande Americano. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ray says 2.5 too. Oh my gosh! Look, I'm gonna have to acknowledge this. That's Brutus and his brother, man. Oh my gosh, man, the Creed brothers. Wow. Oh wow, wow. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't know, guys. What? I thought they was out of here. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll give that a thumbs up, guys. Barely. Now, barely. Now, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't, it was okay. Little above average. I'll go ahead and give that backroom segment 2.7, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little leeway and drop it over to 2.8. So basically like a 3-star. So it's average. It was pretty good as far as that background segment. Everything tonight is gonna be very important. Let's see how everything turns out. Because I tell you, man, they got dogged for Backlash. They got drugged for Backlash. And there's a big podcaster out here, guys. I'm not going to say his name, but every time he'll come back, he does a review or he comes and do a show after our show. And he got like 26, 28,000 subscribers. Every time we do a show, he comes back and say similarly, very close to the same things I said. And what I said about the Roman Reigns match against the Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu match, what I was talking about at the end and exactly what I said at the end, he repeated that word for word on his show. And he always says straight up on the show. And I remember when I first started posting on his show a while back. Haven't posted on there. This back a few years back, maybe about 4 years back. I started posting on his show. And and he was like, man, love the name. He said, Straight Up Wrestling Show, love the name. But he uses Straight Up Wrestling Show a good bit. And like I said, I always see him quoting me, or sometimes he says some of the things that Chris say. But for the most part, things I say, it always ends up on his show. So I'm like, I wonder, this guy, I'm like, Chris, I'm like, he's looking at our stuff, man. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, borrow from each other. That's life sometimes, straight up. But it cracks me up because later in the night, man, and we gave his Backlash review. Wow. Same exact things I said about the Obafemi match. That it was underwhelming and that the shenanigans afterwards didn't help the match at all. And and other things that I said while I was going on at the end. He said the same things, man. But I saw other guys, other people that was dogging it out too. But yeah, this guy, he copied me word for word when I go back and see exactly what I said. And I remember when he was saying it, or when he was saying his things, it was the same thing that I said. I was like, wow, man. I was like, wow. But guys, sometimes I really do, man. I kind of felt bad. Last night I really did. I kind of felt bad. No, Saturday night. I kind of felt bad about dogging it out. I really dogging that match out. But I mean, I can't help it, man. It just is what it is. All you can do is all you could do, like I told Chris, in which Chris started, basically Chris was all into it. He was agreeing with it. All you could do, if there's a match there, and like I said, I don't care what you did over in WCW. I mean, not WCW, what you did in New Japan, whatever you're doing over in Japan. All I can judge your matches by is what you're doing here. So that's all it is to it. I mean, I can understand if you got old, you became an old wrestler or something like that, like Ric Flair when Rick went to WWE. He became an old wrestler, and then you could say to people, "Oh, you just didn't see him when he was in his prime. You should have saw him back then. How amazing he was." Which he was still pretty good in WWE, but man, nowhere near what he was in WCW, NWA, Mid Atlantic Championship Wrestling, Georgia Championship Wrestling, or whatever. Everywhere else he wrestled, in Kansas City, wherever he wrestled, St. Louis. I mean, he was amazing. But I could not use that excuse in WWE. All I can really say is back in his young days, he was just something very special to see. That's all you really can say. We got Penta out here. I hear you, Scott. Scott says, jealous people make me laugh. I hear you, bro. Oh, so he calling out Ethan Page. Okay. These guys are no stranger to each other. I didn't feel bad about my opinion of Backlash. I paid extra for the ESPN package, and ESPN package, and I got SmackDown results. Exactly, shaking my head. Exactly, Mag. Exactly. That's true. That's exactly what me and Chris were talking about after the show. Where we still on air when we talking about it. I said we got SmackDown. We got exactly what we get on a regular SmackDown or Raw. Pretty much, basically SmackDown. That's what we got. That's exactly what we got. And I mean, it's a premium live event. Hey, give us Obafema. Why we have Obafema on that show? What am I saying? FEMA. Obafemi, man. They need to get rid of. I'm thinking about FEMA, the government subsidiary or whatever. But I'm thinking about that. But yeah, give us some Obafemi. Give us some Gunther. Give us your best. Give us your best. I mean, what we got was okay. The matches was pretty decent, but like I say, overall, they gave us a little bit too much with the chaos. Pay-per-views is a way to end the conflict, end the attacks, or you can further it, or you can further what's going on in the storyline. But it's a way to end the storyline and end it correctly. And the right person's supposed to be able to walk away with the win, with his head held up and everything, with class, not being attacked, not being destroyed. But if you do, it has to make sense. If you're going to destroy that person, you're still going to keep jumping them. You got to make it make sense. Oh, okay. Penta, come on now. Ethan is in street clothes. Ethan, nice little outfit that he's in. What's up, Irma? How you doing this evening? Harry, how you doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good. President Son watching Raw. Last match, 3 stars. B90. Okay, Irma. Got another 3 stars there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Irma. Penta is ready for a fight. Yeet. And one thing I say about Ethan Page, man, he is a talent, guys. He is a real talent. As soon as we get off this thing tonight, guys, I'm going to the store. Going to the store to get a little more. Oh, man. All right. Alma says, what's up, Raymond? Mag? B90. Oh, snap. Rusev. Christine Salty Girl says, can't stand him. They need to get their act together with Rusev too. He's too good not to be in championship contendership. I guess you could say he's in championship contendership for this title, but for some reason I think he will not. I don't think he's gonna get it. Rusev is in the building. Yes, he is, Alma. Christine, thank goodness for the mute button. Thank goodness for the mute button. Oh my gosh. All right, Alma says, ouch, saucy mama. Mag says, greetings, Alma. Come on, Javon, stop it. That's enough. Oh my gosh, man. You're embarrassing me, man. I'm embarrassed. There's a lot of talent in the ring right now. I admit each and every one of these guys are very talented. Oh, snap. Oh, nice. Penta super kick. Clothesline to Page. Javon crazy, man. R-Truth Jr. Yeah. Here he goes flying. I'm not impressed, Javon. Don't have to do that all the time. Oh my gosh. Wow, guys. That was a little underwhelming. It was okay. You know, I'm not gonna give it a thumbs down, but it was close. It was close. It was a time filler, but it was okay. It was okay. Let's just say it was okay. Okay. Let's just agree to call it okay. All right, Alma says, smell a tag team for tonight. Yeet. Okay, Alma. My man, Shaq. Wish he was still playing a little basketball, guys. My man, Shaq. Wasn't my favorite player, but you talking about a great guy, man. This guy's a great guy. See what time the Lakers play tonight. Look like somebody. Look like OKC will be bringing that broom out maybe tonight, brother. I think they're supposed to play tonight, don't they? Yeah, 10:30 they'll be playing tonight. So when I get back, I'm gonna go to the store, and when I get back, I'll be probably in the second quarter. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be checking that. I'm gonna check that out. See if the Lakers get swept. Sorry, Javon, but that outfit and hair is a little too feminine for me. Exactly, man. Exactly. I'm with you on that, brother. I'm exactly with you on that. Yeah, I'm just like, that's the reason I was like, cut it out. And plus, that little chant he, was having, what I can't even remember exactly what he was saying, but it's a little embarrassing with that. And like I said, with that hair and that outfit, I was just like, come on, Javon, you're embarrassing me, man. But that's just the difference, man. That's the difference between our generations, Mag, and their generation is. And there's a generation between us with that generation that he's in. Of course, my kids in that generation, except for my older two is millennials, and my youngest one, she's a Gen Z. So she barely got it. She 2 years away outside of being a millennial. But man, yeah, they're different. Put it that way. All right, let's see. Christine says the flopping flakers starring LaClown. Exactly. There's my girl, Queen of Mean. What's going on, Michelle? Hey, how you doing, Michelle? What? What the heck did you just say, girl? Yeah, you're exactly right. Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly. Man. But Michelle, we need to talk. I'm out to talk. Me and you, we gonna have a talk. God, I need to talk to you about some of these problems that you're going through, young lady. Okay. All right, Matt says, greetings, Michelle. Goodness sake. Okay, Rusev with the big right. Man, choking doggone Javon Evans. Choking the life out of him. Okay, nice. Oh, nice, man. Kick to the back. He laid in all the length of that leg there. To the back of Javon's back. Oop, I ain't going through any problems. What you mean? Oop, I ain't going through any problems. What you mean? For what you be posting online, seem like you are. But I just hope everything's okay, Michelle. Really do. I really do. But, hey, whatever it is, I'm sure you'll get through it. All right. Christine says, hey, Queen, what up, kiddo? Oh, nice. Back, man. Insecurity roundhouse from Rusev. Javon, come on now. You're better than this. Yeah, he is. He going up against a tree right now, though. Oh, nice, Rusev. Nice. Okay. Michelle said, no, I just be talking junk. Okay. All right, Michelle. Anytime you could, hey, you always can talk to me if you need anything or whatever. Just hit me up. Let me know or whatever. We can have a little discussion. Talk to a lot of people, but hey, I'm always have time for you. All right. Oh, knee into the chest. Man, Rusev doesn't need to be in no tag team matches. It's not a tag team match, is it? I don't think so. Don't look like it. No, it's not. But Rusev should be a singles champion. He is one of the best as far as, well, I guess in WWE right now, as far as in the biz, he's one of the best. Javon is too. Javon's pretty exciting. This man got it going on. But I'm kind of, like I said, I'm with Mag on this doggone outfit. I am with Mag about this outfit. I'm not with it. That's not my thing. Now my boy Chris would be okay with this. Chris into that pink. Chris like, I'll rock that pink. That's just not me. All right, Queen of Mean Michelle says, hey, Saucy. Okay, Hurricanrana from Javon. Nice drop kick, Javon. That's a jumping Jim Bronzell drop kick right there. I give you props on that. A plus, bro. On the way you delivered that. and you was on the inside, didn't have a lot of room to do that. So I'll give you A+ on that. Oh man. Chris is at his meeting, Queen. He's at his meeting. You know, they have that Shriners meeting thing, the Shriners or whatever the he's just a kid. Okay. But you know, they're not called Shriners. I mean, well, they're part of the Shriners, but yeah, he's in, you know, they're meeting every Monday night now. So he went to that. And he probably be getting home probably a little bit after 9:30, 9:40, something like that, 9:45. So hopefully we'll see him soon. But if not, HBT gonna rock it all the way through. Okay. Cody Rhodes, cricket game. What are we gonna talk about? But it's a pretty good match going on. I already have it over 2 stars, everybody. Christine says, what's with Javon's hair? I don't know. He had some female put it together. I don't know. I don't know about all that. I'm just saying that. I mean, I don't know who put that together for him, Christine. 100%. I have no clue. I used to get my hair braided when I was a kid. Well, my mom used to braid it all the time. I did this big old afro. I just had a lot of hair, curly hair, you know, natural curly, you know, natural curls, good hair. And my mom, my aunts, and girls in the neighborhood used to love to braid my hair. They would give me a quarter to braid my hair. Now, a quarter was pretty good back in the 70s, guys. Believe me. In the 70s, that quarter went a long way because I could go to the local store, mom and pop store. I can go to some little convenience store, gas station on the corner. I can get me a Milky Way or a Snickers bar for maybe 5 cents. I can get me some hard candy. I can get me maybe a couple now laters. And I can get me a few, like 3 of those big old chocolate chip cookies for like 25 cents if I got a quarter, and a canned soda, or Pepsi in one of those little bottles or whatever. But a quarter wouldn't. No, not for a quarter. I couldn't get the soda, but I got all the other stuff. Okay, so that was pretty good. A quarter was good. Now I remember when the Snickers bar became a quarter. I was pretty upset, guys. In like the late 70s, 77, 78. No, maybe 78, right before. No, maybe it didn't become a quarter until Jimmy Carter got in there when inflation went up. But it took a while before Snickers bar became a quarter. I was like, this is weird. But I tell you what, you got a quarter back then, you was good to go. Because I mean, I was happy with a dime. You got a dime, you can go to the store and get a good bit of stuff. Now, a nickel, you was just like, oh my gosh, I can go get a few things with a nickel. But at least a nickel if you had 3 pennies, you can get some bubble gum and stuff like that. I mean, you get a piece of bubble gum and a couple things of hard candy. It's pretty cool, man. I loved it. And it's not that our parents made a lot of money, but my dad was the only one working. Of course, my mom was house mom, you know, at the time, and everybody in the neighborhood just about had mom and dad. So Philip Ross, what's up, my man? What's going on, brother? Everybody had mom and dad at home. And I think, you know, most dads in my neighborhood was bringing home anywhere from $60 to $80 a week, maybe 90 if you was on the high end. But I think because my dad used to give my mom like $60 a week and she paid all the bills and got groceries. So that's what he used to give her. And he used to keep a little bit for himself, you know, for certain things, go, you know, hang out with the fellas, whatever, go out to the bar or whatever and get drink some beer or something like that. But yeah, for the most part, he gave all the money to mom and she paid for everything. And me and my 3 brothers, we didn't never a need for anything. All right, Mag says, saucy mama, exactly. Christine, laugh out loud. Philip Rollins said, hey, bud, hey to my man, Philip Rollins, the promoter of Foothills Pro Wrestling, which will be having a show coming up soon. Philip, let me know so I can plug that thing. Christine Saucy Girl says, the penny candy stores. Yes, Christine, yes. Miss them. I'm like, where did they go? Where did they go? Pretty much, Jimmy Carter pretty much killed those. He killed the mom and pop stores. Oh man. But I know you, you and Mag, me, Christine, me, you, Mag, and Alma, you know, hey, we definitely remember all that. Philip says, chilling. We are really excited about May 23rd. We are all ready. Yeah, May 23rd in Chesney, South Carolina. My man Philip Rollins, Phil Hills Pro Wrestling, will be getting down. And Christopher and myself, the Straight Up Wrestling Show, we plan on being there. So, hey, if you're on here, you're in the upstate of South Carolina, which I know some of you are checking this thing out, definitely come on out. May 23rd. And me and Chris, we're going to do a podcast or something like that on this and talk about this a little bit farther here in the next few days or whatever, early next week. But definitely, guys, be checking it out because we definitely going to be talking about this. And Philip, I probably need to get you or your brother or somebody on the podcast, man, to talk about this. All right, May 23rd, 238, Richland Street, Chesney, South Carolina, 6 p.m. The doors open, bell time at 7:30. Okay, cool. I like that. I like that. Give people a little bit more time to get there. 7:30. Yeah, when the doors, not when the doors open, when bell time be 7:30, 6 p.m. when the doors open. But yeah, we're gonna be in the house, man, checking this thing out. And I know Philip Rollins is gonna rock it out, man, because Philip Rollins, he got that old school mentality and he got some of that new school mixed in. So we're gonna have a good show, man. We're gonna have a real good show. All right, Javon over. Goodness sake, Javon putting in some work now, man. Putting in some work. This right here is turning out to be a good match. Really good match. Would have been a good match for Backlash, guys. And that's just the truth. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Wow, guys. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. Even with the OG cutter, I didn't expect Rusev to go down, man. Wow. Philip says, definitely me or Ben would be happy to be on. Okay, all right, Philip. I definitely will get in touch with both of you, man. I would love for y'all to come on. All right, good match, 2.5 stars. Yes, Matt, Meg, definitely, man. 2.5 stars. That's what I had it at. I had it at 2.6. And, you know, hey, I was like, this thing going to get up to 2.8, so it's going to be 3 stars. But, yeah, 2.5 stars, and it was a good match. It really was. Yeah, my girl Alma Clark got 2.5 stars. Tennessee Volunteers. Cool. Must be in Tennessee. Oh, yeah, in Knoxville. Okay. Evans is a flyer. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Sammy. What's up, Sammy? My man, Sammy Malone, classmate is in the building. Sammy, will you be at the? Are you going to the class reunion this Saturday? I had some classmates hit me up asking me was I going. So I'm gonna ask you, are you going Saturday? Let's see, they are not treating Rusev right at all. No, they're not, Ray. No, they're not. I don't like it, even though I'm happy for. I am happy for Javon. But man, I'm just like, wow. All right, Sammy. Sammy says yes. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. Yes, a couple of them told me they're not gonna be there the whole time, but they're gonna be there. So hey, should be good, man. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna come up. See some of the old classmates. Hey, we're not getting younger, man. Hey, it's been a long time. Sammy, been a long time, brother. 40 years. Hey, a long time. All right. Goodness. Triple A Mega Championship. All right. All right. That's going to be pretty good tonight. My girl, EO. Oscar. Oh my gosh. What is this? Just last Friday, the girl got spit in the face. Oscar spit in her face. And then within a day, they're hugging and crying and loving each other. What kind of garbage is that? Within one day. Do females actually make up that fast? Because usually, from what I've seen, in my experience, females don't make up that fast. Now, guys, we do. We're getting the fight, and then the next day, man, we're best friends, or we're best friends within an hour after that, or we real good friends or whatever. Guys, that's what guys do. But females, no. They hold those grudges. She just got spit in the face, guys. Goodbye, Oscar's son. What kind of crap is Oscar actually leaving? That's what everybody was talking about. Goodbye, Oscar's son. Wow. Yeah, Lucas. No, Chris is not at work. Well, I guess you could kind of call it work too. He's out with his Shriner buddies. His group or whatever you call it. Whatever they call it, little thing, man. I don't know. I don't want to insult it, but the Shriners, his faction or his it's a word for it, but I just forgot the name of it. Christine said, I think she is. That's the way it looks. That's exactly the way it looks. All right, is this a solo match coming up? Oh yeah, I know, Ray. Ray said me and Chris are Masons. Yep. But I'm not exactly sure what Chris is in, Ray. What they All right, there's my girl Paige. Paige and Bree. Wow, they just had to go to a commercial, didn't they? Appreciate everybody coming in, man. We rocking all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee. With not SmackDown, Raw, guys. Monday Night Raw is coming from Knoxville, Tennessee, but I'm rocking all the way from Greenville, South Carolina. HBT, man, with the Straight Up Wrestling Show, with the Straight Up Wrestling family, man, rocking this thing out. If you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. You're on YouTube, hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and do the same thing over on Twitch. Hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. No. If you're over on Twitch, you do the same thing that you do here on YouTube. Hit that like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. Do the same thing if you're over on Twitch, man. I'm just like getting a little confused here, guys. But yeah, if you're on X, guys, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show, guys, straight up. But man, oh boy, getting a headache here. Had a call earlier, and I was telling Alma, man, Alma was having a little discussion a little earlier. I was very tired. I said, I just don't know. Had to go get a Mountain Dew, guys. I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this thing. So I'm up there at the store around 7:48, right up the road at the QT, getting me a Mountain Dew and everything, trying to get a little energy going, guys. Okay. See people are dropping off. Wow. Do a family roll call where everyone's from. Oh, yeah, that would be good. That would be good, Christine. We'll do that in a little while. That is good. That is good. Good thing to start asking everybody on each show for the next few shows and do, like I said, do a family roll call, find out where everybody's from. Everyone who wants to say where they're from. You don't have to say city, but just tell us what state you're from, what you represent. And now, if you live in a big city or mid-sized city like me and Chris here, yeah, you definitely can go ahead and announce that. But if you live in a small city, small town, don't want nobody to know, I definitely can understand that. But yeah, on the next hour, we're gonna start asking people, everybody come in, hey, announce where you're from. Let us know where you're from, where you rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. We definitely appreciate that. All right. What is this? Nemesis. Only on Netflix, May 14th. Look like something I'll probably be interested in watching. So we'll see. Need to write that down, man. There's just too many things that come out on streaming now, come out on TV, man. I miss the simplicity of the old days where we just had good movies, good TV shows, one after the other. We had great TV shows to watch. We had great movies, and just I miss it. I miss it so much. I do, really do. All right, who's coming out here? All right, it's the girls, man. Goodness, Roxanne's so small compared to. She's so tiny compared to Raquel. Oh, snap. Mhm. Yeah, it does, Mag. Definitely got to check that out. That ad for Nemesis does look good. Oh my gosh. Oh, Christine Salsa Girl says the garden tool and Amazon woman. The Judgment's Day. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Christine said time to mute. Oh my gosh. Well, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Little Morgan always got to jump in. She's always got to be in something. Wow. Oh yeah, she is with the Judgment Day. So what Roxanne, she just oh, what a knee. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Christine said, get a drink and go potty. Oh my gosh. Wow, guys. Oh my gosh. Man, you would hope that they will pay attention to that. That Triple H, TKO, or whoever else is writing this stuff will pay attention to that. They didn't move the crowd at all with that. They did not get no response off of that. I hate to say it, but they didn't. They didn't get no response off of it. Oh my gosh, man. Wow. I wish he would move on. But he can't leave. Overall, he can't leave it like that though. I mean, I understand that. But it just needs to be a raw match and be a finish. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it in another premium live event. I do not want to see that again. Because he went from a match of the year candidacy against CM Punk at WrestleMania. That was like the match of the year so far. That was a great match, and went from that to this match that he just had Saturday night. That's not good. He definitely not gonna not. He's not gonna acknowledge you, Roman. He has no respect. He has no respect for you. Has no respect for the legacy of your family. Has no respect for the wrestling game. He has no respect. Straight up. Jacob just respects himself and his family. That's all it is. And I'm talking about his immediate family. I'm not talking about the whole Samoan clan that's been, that's related and that's close ties together. He don't respect that because he wants it all. He covers every single thing that you have, and I'm talking about to all the way down to your shoes, man. He covers everything that you have. He wants it. And I mean, he's willing to do anything to get it. So, Roman, you can beat it out of this dude, but the whole thing about it, when you beat him down, you don't. When you get him down, you don't let him up. You do not let him up. So, Roman, you're gonna have to teach this kid a lesson, man. You got to teach Jacob a lesson, or Jacob's gonna keep coming because Jacob don't understand. That guy do not understand the order of things. The order of things that you have in your family, or the order of things in wrestling. He just don't. He don't. He's not gonna respect you. He doesn't. And you're gonna have to take. You're gonna take that. You're gonna take your respect. All men. All men deserve respect. They do. I mean, until they show you they don't deserve respect. And he showed that. He's shown that. Let's just say all people deserve respect. And that's what the word says. Hey, it's not like what the world says. You got to earn respect. No, you don't have to earn respect. Like I say, if I meet you on the streets or I meet you in a grocery store, I meet you in a restaurant or whatever. Hey, I'm respectful to you. I have respect for you as a person, as a human being. You don't have to earn my respect. Now, it's like you can lose my respect by doing something foolish or doing things to make me disrespect you. You can do that and lose my respect. But you don't lose my respect just because you're working with me or whatever. I'm not the type of person that say you got to work real hard to make me respect you. That's not how life works. But the thing is, and so I'm getting over to Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu, he doesn't respect what people's done in this business. He walks over that. He spits on that. So hey, Roman, you gotta take what's yours, brother. Straight up. When it comes to this Roman, when it comes to Jacob Fatu. Roman, you're just gonna have to do it. Also, for breakfast, I had 2 waffles and Coke. Uh, oh my gosh, that's good, Lucas. I'm so happy. And lunch, I had a chocolate bar that was in the freezer for 3 days. And for dinner, I had movie theater popcorn and blueberry, raspberry, and Peeps flavor slush mix. Lucas, man. Lucas, and those frozen chocolate bars sound like Lego. Lucas, back when I was growing up, just put it this way, my mom wouldn't have let me eat that. That's no, she wouldn't let me and my brothers. We couldn't eat that. Well, actually, we hardly ever had fast food. We hardly ever ate anything at a fast food restaurant or whatever. That was more like a treat that you got like once every few months or whatever. You didn't eat that stuff every day. Nobody in my neighborhood, I don't care if you white, black, like I said, well, I had white, black, well, in my neighborhood, it was all of us. Nobody ate that stuff. We didn't eat like that. No, 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 no. And we ate each other. We ate at each other's houses too. And man, and I'm happy. I had parents, my friends' parents would get onto us if we was eating too much junk. Me and my friends. My mom would get on to me and my friends if we was eating too much junk. Now they had junk food for us, but one thing about it is we used to burn it off real quick because we went outside playing it all day long. So yeah, it's just not that good. It's not that good. But they would not let us eat enough junk to where it will ruin our dinner. Our dinner. Like say they would give us money or whatever when we go out, like I say, to the penny store or whatever, get candy and things like that. So we eat junk, but we could not eat junk for dinner like that. And they would make sure we ate something that was a little bit more healthy for breakfast too. I mean, waffles is fine. We eat waffles. We would eat pancakes. We would eat Pop-Tarts. We would eat cereal. But a lot of times we ate our grits. We ate our eggs. We ate our bacon or sausages or, I'm not saying all that stuff is very healthy, but it was good. It was a solid meal. I hope you can start getting more solid meals, Lucas. Straight up, man. And I know you laughing, Lucas. I see that. But Lucas, man. Wow, brother. Man, I wish you was a kid. I wish you was a kid that lived next door. You lived close somewhere near me. I'll have you come over here. I'll be having you eating some solid food. I wouldn't let you do that. Almost as Arby's pulled pork sandwich and brisket sandwich. Wish I had one. I do too. I haven't tried that brisket yet. Mag says, Lucas, do you ever have anything green to eat? Exactly, Mag. Exactly. Get some celery, Lucas. Put some salt on it, man. It's good. Yeah. Man, you from Georgia. You from Georgia. I know your mom. I know they eat greens, collard greens, turnip greens, something, man. Eat some kale, eat something. Oh my gosh. For your health, my little man. All right, Matt says, Lucas, just looking out for you, buddy. Don't want you to get early diabetes. Exactly. No doubt about it. Thank you, Matt. Oh man. Wow. Wow. Wow, was that? Man. Got Soul Ruka coming out here. Soul Ruka. One of the most exciting females on the roster today. Definitely will be doing her thing, no doubt about that. That's what she do, man. That's what she do. But she'll be wrestling my girl Io Sky. She'll be a very good match. I think a very competitive match. I think these two will pretty much have some good sportsmanship in here. I don't see anything. I do not see any kind of shenanigans going on unless we have that female right there, Becky Black, come out and attack or something like that. And that could happen. I wouldn't be shocked at all. Scott says, celery and peanut butter. I don't know about all that, Scott, but there are people that eat it. Not just people from up north or on the Midwest, or anything like that. It's Southern people that eat it. So yeah. But that's also not it. My cousin had a buffalo chicken sandwich with actual bubble juice in it. Okay, all right, Lucas. But yeah, Lucas, man, definitely, hey, get into eating salads. I know when I was around your age, man, I used to eat a lot of salads. Of course, from school. I know you homeschooled, but yeah, school, man, ate a lot of salads. Used to kill that salad bar we had at school. Me and my friends, man, we ate that salad bar about every day. When we was in sixth grade, we ate the salad bar every day, except on Fridays, because we would have pizza, we would have hamburgers, hot dogs, or chicken, Chick-fil-A sandwiches, things like that. So so we would go ahead and eat like that. But for the most part, man, when I was in sixth grade, we got the salad bar at school. That salad bar had everything on it. We chowed down that salad bar. But like I said, we was very active at that time, very active. All the kids were. I think we were so busy playing, we didn't have time to eat too many sweets. That's good too, right there. Scott, a tomato sandwich with pepper. Yeah, I gotta have some mayo on it though. But yeah, that's really good. I gotta have mayo, tomatoes with the pepper. That's very good. I got a tomato right here, and I might just go ahead and do that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lucas. I'm unfortunately allergic to salads. Okay, Lucas, I can understand. Krabby Patty. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, you missed. So all right, EO's turn. Now it's her, Corona. Lucas says 20th Century SpongeBob said how was SmackDown? Friday night SmackDown. It was all right, Lucas. All right. All right, so that was nice. Wow, guys. These moves and all that. What a burger. Wow. Yeah, Whataburger, man. Oh goodness, all that mustard. I can't stand the mustard burgers, man. I can't stand them. You ever go to Whataburger? I don't know how you eat your burgers and everything like that, but most people here eat their burgers with mayo. And Whataburger came here from Texas. And Whataburger, hey, I just think, and they kicked off really well, packed out. You had to have each time they opened up a store, you had to have the police escort. You definitely had to have the police directing traffic and everything. But it fizzled out really quick. But now you go buy these Whataburgers. They only been here they haven't even been here about a year, close to a year. Every one of their restaurants, they got about 5 or 6 in the area. Each one of their stores, man, always empty itself for really late at night because they're one of the ones that stay open 24/7. But man, nobody goes to Whataburger. They just don't. They don't have mayonnaise on their burgers, man. We used to having mayo on our burgers everywhere you go. I mean, we always had mayo on our sandwiches. As I grew up, mayo on everything. So that's one thing I just look at Whataburger and say they didn't do their research. Mustard on they burgers are layered with mustard. Mustard is the main ingredient main ingredient on their burgers. I don't like it. And everybody complains about it. Mustard burgers, guys. All right. Christine Saucy Girl said, I have returned. I am back. Back by popular demand. Glad that you came back, Christine. Wingstop. Last 3 times I had Wingstop, the wings was hard as a rock, guys. They was hard. I was upset. Not doing it again. That's it. Too many wing places, too much competition for me to be going to Wingstop. And I mean, that over at Wingstop, there's a thing called Wing City or Wing Chiefs and Wings, Wing Chief or something like that. Right beside them, right across the street from them. I mean, just don't be doing that, man. I just don't like that. And they have Zaxby's right beside them too. Too many wing places to be doing that. Christine said, I like mayo on my burgers too. Yes, definitely got to have that mayo on your burgers. All right. Lucas said, honestly, my mom believes that there will not be a Toy Story 245, but I believe that Pixar will make infinite parts of Toy Story. Okay. I'm a little underwhelmed about this. I'm a little underwhelmed on this match here. Because all they doing, they trying to display all high flying moves. They don't have to do that. Just give us a wrestling match. Give us a wrestling match. And John Cena, I didn't like John Cena said yesterday. He said, we're still trying to figure it out. John Cena said, honestly, we're trying to figure it out. He said, him and TKO, Triple H, they're trying to figure it out. Still trying to figure it out. You've been in the business this long and you guys haven't figured it out. That's not good. All right, Lucas said, because I heard that they were making a Toy Story 5 coming out on my early birthday. All right. Wow. Lucas said, also I'm gonna put mayo on my burger. Just kidding. Don't put actual mayo on your burger besides. Okay, you said you're gonna put mayo on there. I'm allergic to burgers. You're allergic to burgers? What are you talking about, Lucas? You're allergic to ground beef? All right. Christine said, have you tried honey mustard on your burgers? Yes. I like honey mustard. I like honey mustard on my sandwiches, like a turkey sandwich, turkey and ham sandwich, turkey ham and roast beef, something like that. I do like putting it if I'm doing a sub. Some people call it hoagie subs, or what is the other word? Submarine sandwiches, hoagies, and there's one other one. But yeah, I put honey mustard. I put mayo and honey mustard on those sandwiches. I love honey mustard, but I like spicy mustard a little bit better on my sandwiches, or regular mustard. Usually regular mustard, but I like spicy mustard too. Luke said, honestly, I love honey, but I can't drink or eat the whole thing because my insides will get sticky and I will have to drink gallons of water, but I still love bees. Goodness sake, Lucas. EO with the double knee and miss. Sol Ruka pretty much get her little knee shot in. Double thrust stomp to the midsection of Sol Ruka. This should be a better match than it is, but hey, it's okay. Definitely should be a better match than it is. They have got to get this. They got to get the crowd back. Everybody, they have got to get the crowd back. If they don't get the crowd back in these shows, they are in some real trouble. To me, it's like the crowd is just there. I wonder how many people showed up in Knoxville tonight. All right, Christine said he's just full of it tonight, isn't he? Yeah. Lucas got a lot to say. God almighty. They're not at the University of Tennessee, are they? Yeah, I think they are. Oh, what? DDT from Sol Ruka. Wow. Christine says, I take ketchup, mayo, and honey mustard and mix them together and make it sauce. Oh, yeah. That sounds really good. I know that's good. I've eaten all three of those on a burger at the same time. So, on sandwiches at the same time. So I know that mix is good. That sauce is good. Thanks, Christine. I definitely will make that sauce and use it on some things. Oh, nice. Oh, snap. That was a nice little series of offense right there from EO Sky. I don't see Sol Ruka staying there. She's gonna move. That's what I'm thinking. I knew I'll get the knees up. Wow. What? Oh gosh. EO caught her. Wow. Wow. All right, I have it at 1.8. 1.8, guys. I'm giving it 2 stars. I'm giving it 2 stars. It definitely should have been a higher. The match should have been higher. But go ahead and give me your ratings on it, everybody. But yeah, that should have been 2 stars. I mean, that should have been higher. Should have been at least 2.5 stars, but I'm giving it 2 stars. But it should have been at least a 2.5 star match. Not bad at all. What? Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, my man Mag gives it 2 stars too. All right, Mag. Appreciate that. Appreciate your score. Wow. Yeah, my boy from Netflix just hit me up saying they losing viewers. The viewership has been going down for the last 20, 30 minutes. The viewership started off hot. Viewership is going down right now on Netflix. I'm not gonna say his name because of Netflix listening. He can get in trouble for that. One of my classmates works for Netflix, and he's on. He works the 2 to 11 shift, and he's on the ratings thing, the charts. All right, I'll go 2. The last few minutes on the match was the best. Exactly, Christine. Right at the end, you start having a series of offense that was put in that was pretty good. Love these two guys here, man. They crack me up. Alma says 2 stars for the match. No doubt, Alma. Thank you. Hey, no, I don't think so. Hmm. Oh, they packed out. They definitely in Tennessee. I mean, at Knoxville, they definitely at the university. So, yeah, that's definitely Tennessee Coliseum, the University Coliseum, University Arena. Oh my God. Mm. Man, I'm just glad they didn't play the whole thing. That was not good. Max said John Cena has a Frankenstein head. Yes, he does, man. I've always thought that. Man, cracking it up, but yeah, man, he does, man. He really does. Chris they cracking up on Matt, but he's right though. I've always thought that. Self. Self didn't mean anything. His hair his hair his hairstyle didn't help him. Yep. Hmm. Okay. One thing, and look, here come Oba. Oba, please don't strut, man. Don't strut too much. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. You don't strut too much, I'll be all right. But I tell you what, one thing that they need to get right in wrestling is they have got to make a decision on which side of the aisle these guys are going to play on. Which side of the ball these guys are going to play on. Now, you can have some people turn every now and then, but you need to have genuine friendships in the business. And I know all these guys are friends backstage, but you need to have genuine friendships in these storylines that some of these guys going to be friends for years, guys, and that, hey, nothing can come between them. Or it could be shaky or whatever, but when it boils down to it, nothing can come between them because people like that. They like friendships, and and watching wrestlers back in the day loved it when there was certain wrestlers you just know nothing can come in between, and those guys can always be trusted, even if something jumps off and they may have to wrestle each other once or twice or whatever. They always can be trusted when it boils down to it, 100%. But you have somebody like Seth Rollins who straddles the fence over and over and over, does it time and time again. Even the Street Profits have done that. It's like, man, don't even talk to me about having a friendship between none of these guys, because one of these guys saving the other from an attack, it don't mean anything no more. Because you look back at the person that's saving you from the attack, it doesn't matter who it is. You can't trust that person. You can't trust usually the person that's saving you from the attack, because they have straddled the fence so many times. So many times. It's getting to the point where all their wrestlers have went back and forth from heel to face to heel, face to heel. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You have got to have the fans get in their head, even though they might see somebody turn to a heel. They say, hey, mostly that guy right there is a face. Or a person that's a heel that turns to a face or whatever, you say mostly that guy is a heel. And I don't know if I'm going to trust them all the way. So, but the way WWE runs their business, or the wrestling business as a whole, because they're doing on AEW too, and TNA. Wrestling business as a whole, you don't know who's who or what they're doing. I hate that. I really do. I don't like that about wrestling today. All right, but you got to take what they give you. All right, Alma says, did John Cena use the same hair clinic as MJF? Christine says, Oscar's taking time off but not leaving. Okay, Christine. Cool, thank you. I should have known. Becky. Love Becky. She's so funny. Crack me up. Man. That was okay, guys. That was another okay backroom segment. If I'm gonna have to rank it, I'm gonna give it 2 stars. If I had to give it anything, it was a little underwhelming, just like all the backroom segments have been tonight. Just a little underwhelming. Only one was good. The first one was good. But everything else has been a little below average. I hate that. I really do. All right, from my man from Twitch, Rocky Winter says, Rocky Winter 99. Hey, what's up, Rocky? All right, here he comes. Okay, guys. Man. Haven't reached nowhere near the level of Yeet. Nowhere near the level of Yeet. And right now, the LA Knight run shines higher than Oba so far. But they're pushing Oba as the next big thing. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, why wasn't Oba on Backlash? They're pushing this guy as the next big thing. Rocky says, I hope Roman drops the title at Clash in Italy. He lied. He said he was going to be there all summer, but yet no dates for June and July for him. That was TKO, I believe, pulling him out of that, Rocky. I really do think they did that. I think they actually pulled him away from that because they didn't want to pay him those extra gate receipts. Because he did say he was going to be there all summer. Yeah, he doesn't need to be having open challenges. The man don't have a title. Well, thank you. Because it didn't make sense. It don't make sense. He doesn't have a belt. Why just go out there and get smashed up by Obafemi? Straight up. Yeah, it was, Christine. There were a lot of people missing from Backlash. I don't know what he's going back there to do, but the truth is, everyone is a coward. Why should they wrestle you, Oba? They, oh my gosh. What are you doing? What? So basically, still part-time champion. I hate part-timers as champs. I understand that, Rocky. 100%. Oh my gosh. Oba shouldn't be wrestling jobbers. He's a main event player. Rocky. Sorry, he's all right, man. He is a main event player, like I say, but all right. Well, what they having him do is underwhelming. I just don't get it. But I think they trying to build him up as a monster. Yes, they are. They are turning Oba into Zeus. Exactly. Exactly. I give it 1.5 stars, 1.3, guys. I did at 1.3, and that's from the attack, from the every single thing until the end of the match. I have it at 1.5. Man, it was underwhelming. It was okay. It's good to see him, doing the monster thing and all that. I kind of was cool with the strut to the ring and all that. I was fine, man. I was fine. But wow, this is not the way, guys. This is not the way. Wow. Mm-hmm. It's sad, man. It's a sad thing. Wow, it's sad. Cause like I said at the beginning of this, which I told Chris, what I don't like is them pushing him like that, and they don't know what to do with him. And they just showed everybody. They showed me they don't know how to guide his career. That was awful. I just wow. I'm a 1.3 stars barely. Yeah, that's exactly what I had. 1.3 stars. That was not good. I did not like that. I don't mind if part-timers are champs as long as it has a story behind it. No doubt about it. Like they did last year with Cena, it made sense for him to be part-time champ to get him 17. Yeah, well, it did, but they could have got that a little bit better. But they did have a story going on with that. They are blowing it with Roman. But oh snap! Oh snap! This is wild. I look, I didn't like the attack, man, but I definitely like I definitely like it now. I give it a thumbs up because of Finn Balor. Look like you got a match tonight. You got to go out there. It look like you got to go out there on your own, mate. I do love that. And Dominic Mysterio, like, I got a championship. I got to go defend a championship. Something that you don't know about. That was kind of funny right there. I give that a thumbs up straight up, man. That was funny. Yeah, exactly, man. The Oba show gets 1.5 stars. It is sad. It's sad, man. I don't like where I see it going. I don't like where I see it going. And that's what I said at the beginning. If you guys think back, that's what I was saying at the beginning. You know, it just been, like I said, been watching this for a long time. All of, you know, me and you, Mag, definitely, most definitely, we've been watching this business for a long time, man. And it just, you cannot, and Rocky's talking about this too, like, you can't make up for a good storyline. You can't wrestle your way into it. You can't wrestle your way into a good storyline. You can't bully yourself into a good storyline. It don't work. It don't work. Even when you had Goldberg bullying his way to that 83-0 record or whatever it was, at least they had a story behind it that he was undefeated. He was coming out. You know, they had protection around him, had police around him. He's coming out and he was, you know, pretty much power bombing everybody. It was great the way he did it. You know, he's spearing everybody to death, power bombing them, driving them through the mat, and nobody could stop him. It was a great storyline. And it was a storyline being written. It was being written as he was going on. But this right here with Obafemi, man, this is ridiculous. Because the whole thing about it is, why is Obafemi having an open challenge anyway? He's not a champion. He don't have a championship. So that right there is the first thing right there that didn't make any sense. So it was cool that that Adam Pearce said, you know, hey, we ending this thing tonight. But him going back there and grabbing those guys like that, man, he should have just went back there and started fussing and saying, nobody want to go out there and wrestle me. You know what I mean? And calling them cowards and stuff. That was just crazy. To be fair, I know IWC blames Triple H for everything, but in reality, Triple H is being the tall guy and taking the blame, being the fall guy and taking the blame. To a certain point, he is. He has a lot to do with what's going on, Rocky. A lot to do with what's going on. TKO screwing Triple H. They're screwing Triple H, but Triple H is in turn screwing us. It is what it is, man. Somebody has to stand up for the fans. Somebody has to stand up for the fans and say, this is not working. We need to give them better value for their time and their money. That's all it is to it. Because when it boils down to it, unless you streaming everything for free, just about every one of us, you know, put a little something on the line to watch their product or pretty much to enjoy this product. All right, or try to enjoy this product. All right, Christine says, Dippy Dum Dum, that neck tattoo looks like crap. I'm with you on that. I don't like it. All right, let's see. Rocky says, so that's my opinion on Triple H. Yeah, that's a good one. That's definitely a good one. Definitely respect that. Christine said, that's very dangerous what he just said, what he just did. Oh, okay. Yeah. Man. But yeah, I'm afraid for Oba because he shouldn't go out like that, have to go out like that. But yeah, I just know I knew from the jump they didn't have anything they didn't have anything for him. But it seemed like it's a little bit better than what they had for Wardlow over in AEW. That was horrible. If all falls, why don't we try with Shane in creative? Actually, never mind. We know what happened at the 2022 Rumble. He was trying to put himself over. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And one thing about it is, Rocky, I've never known Shane to do anything creative. I've never known him to be creative at all. So that right there will be a stretch too to say put him in creative. But he probably can do better than what Triple H is doing and everybody else. I don't know. Maybe he learned something from his dad over the years, but he may be horrible at it. I don't know. But then again, I do think he has the smarts. To make sure that they have the right person in place to do it. I do believe that. Well, we know that right there is the original El Grande Americano. No doubt about that. This should be a decent matchup here, guys. I'm looking forward to a decent match. Not going to sit here and say it's going to be great. Should be. When it boils down to it, this El Grande Americano can make anybody look good. And Dom is not a bad wrestler at all. All right. Roll up to an ankle lock. Pretty much a Grande Americano is a tying the man up. All right. Rocky says Shane Paul Heyman or Sean to take over creative. Yeah, that would be better. That definitely would be better. All right. What Sean doing in NXT is great. Yeah, he is. Sean has done a real good job at NXT for what he has, how they rate his talent and everything like that. He did a great job. Let's just put it that way. He did a great job in NXT. I agree with that. Appreciate everybody coming in and rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show, guys. Whatever platform you're on, make sure you share. You guys, join the Straight Up Wrestling Show, guys. Definitely hit that like button and get on in with us. My man Rocky says, but I'm saying if Triple H goes, Sean goes, that's his best friend. That's true. Saying if Triple H goes, yeah, Sean goes, that's his best friend. As he go, are you saying if they go, they'll both go at the same time? Nice back elbow from a Dominic. Oh snap! Wow, wow. That was pretty wild there. Rocky said, I would love to see Punk in the creative role. That may work, but I really think Punk will wrestle. If he did that, Punk would still be wrestling and be the booker. He'll be the wrestler and the booker, and I think Punk would do things to get himself over. That's just me. I definitely think Punk will try to make himself the biggest star in the biggest star in the company. Kind of like Dusty Rhodes, what Dusty was doing in Jim Crockett Promotions, WCW. I definitely think Punk would take advantage of that 100%. And like I say, last time we saw Punk against Roman Reigns, man, that was outstanding at WrestleMania. That was better than anything that we saw for Backlash this past weekend. But Punk did a great job against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But man, They will keep Sean. Okay, Mag said they will keep Sean and let Triple H go. Sean has proven his worth. Yes, he has, Mag. Yes, he has. 100%. I haven't watched NXT much. NXT. I watched just a little last year. Got to get back to watching that. Even though Chris and I have a hard time trying to get it on Tuesday nights, I'm gonna have to start watching it on Wednesday and give you guys my review of it. But yeah, he's done a great job. I would love to see him be in control of creative. I have a team up on the main roster and creative. Hi, Harry. I'm heading home early right now because it's already time for me to go to bed because it's school night. So good night. Good night, Lucas. Good night, buddy. And I want you to start eating a little bit better, man, okay? Start eating a little bit better. For me and Mag and Christine, Saucy Girl, and Alma, all of us, we definitely pray for you. We definitely want to see you do a little bit better, man, as far as your diet goes, okay? All right. So start doing that, man. Most definitely. All right, little buddy. See you later. Talk to you later. All right. WWE, 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 WWE. All right, man. WWE. All right, Lucas. Yeah, I'm with you on that too. Rocky said, I hope they don't F up Oba's booking. And Rocky, they already doing it, man. Tonight was horrible. Now it's not a complete loss. But tonight, that was not good. That was nice right there from Grande Americano. I mean, he's doing his thing, man. He is doing his thing. Oh, nice, Dominic. Nice. Boom. Christine Saucy Girl says, yes, definitely. Good night, Lucas. Lucas laughing. He's cracking up. WWE, 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 WWE. Oh, snap. This is getting better and better as it goes. All right, Rocky said they do this with every NXT call up. They effed up their booking once they come to the main roster. Yep, with the exception of Breaker, cause his booking has been good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, his booking is so good. But yeah, Breaker, they haven't messed him up. Be a shame if they did. This is not good, guys. Dang. Okay, good kick out for El Grande Americano. Here come America. What the heck? Hermasano Creed Brothers Americanos. Let's put it that way. God, oh my gosh. Curtis Julio. Oh, snap. Nice. Wow. Wow, man. Watch out. Oh my gosh, man. This was a good match. I didn't even mind the interference, to tell you the truth. The chaos was okay. I think it was pretty good. I think the chaos was a little. I think it was pretty good. It was only thing I didn't like about it is because it was expected. It's something that we have come to expect, and it takes the luster off of it, guys. It really does. But this was executed pretty good. It was executed pretty good. It's just that just what we expect to happen. I had it at 2.7, guys, almost 2.8. So I'm going anywhere from 2.5 stars on this whole matchup, the segment, the whole thing together. When you add everything into, the interference, the chaos, along with the match, I'm giving 2.5 stars. 2.5 to 3 stars. I had it at 2.7. It was not bad. I'm interested in hearing what my man Mag thinks. Christine Saucy Girl, Alma Clark, everybody, everybody in here. I want to hear what you think. All right, Rocky says, I think Breaker's booking this to make his uncle Sky happy, so he won't talk trash about the company anymore. Probably, Rocky. Probably. But Braun is a star. Braun is great. He's outstanding. The man's been a star since he, pretty much since he stepped into NXT. Yeah, he's doing his thing. And I saw his cousin, Braun's cousin Brock. He's playing for the New Orleans Saints. I saw him in training camp, and they were talking to him. And Bronson told him, Bronson, who was Braun Breaker, Bronson Rick Steiner told Brock Rick Steiner, he told him play football as long as you can, and then come into wrestling. But yeah, they pretty close. Those two cousins, all those boys. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. One thing I can say about the presence of this tag team, the look of those two guys together, look like a long-standing tag team. They remind me of one of them old school tag teams, a Vern Gagne, Jim Brunzell, Ray Stevens, Nick Botwinkle. I'm talking guys. I'm not going to name guys that's brothers in the industry. That was brothers in the industry. Ricky Steamboat, Jay Youngblood, Don Cronodle, and Sergeant Slaughter. Tag teams, they look like a tag team. They gel together. They look good together as a unit, like they will stay together for a long time. So they need to put this thing together for Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Put those guys as a tag team together for a long time. That's if Austin Theory, I'm not Austin Theory, but Logan Paul stays in the business because he don't have to do that. He got way enough money to where he doesn't have to do it. All right, here he comes, the tribal chief. And by the reactions that he get, man, you tell he's still the star of WWE. He's a genuine star. All right, Christine, I saw a newsreel about Sheamus. He is going to be out for quite a while. Oh my God, he isn't healing as quickly as they were hoping. Wow, can't wait to see Sheamus back. I've been hoping to see him for a while. Max says, Dom gets 2.5 stars. Exactly. The chaos was good and controlled. Yeah, it was. It was not bad at all, Mag. Like I said, the only thing that I had against it is that we see it all the time. It's expected, and it took a little luster off of it, but it was really good. I liked it. All right. Christine Saucy Girl says that just shows that that idiot can't win a match without help. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's not gonna acknowledge him. We're gonna see. But yeah, once again, I appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. If you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. You on YouTube, hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. Do the same thing if you're on Twitch, guys. Now, if you're on catch us over on X, guys, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show, the Straight Up Wrestling family, Straight Up Wrestling Universe. We definitely appreciate everybody coming in. And as you see, we try to answer every single thing that everybody has to say. Everything that the family has to say, we pretty much put it on screen and we try to answer everything. We talk to everybody, but we definitely appreciate all of y'all. All right, Christine said that just shows that the idiot can't win matches. What about him? Man, wow. But the show's been okay. It's been a little underwhelming. I did like that last one. I think that right there pretty much And I think we had one other match that pretty much, give us that 2.5, close to that 2.5 ranking for the show so far. And let's see if Roman Reigns can pretty much take it over the top. Him and Jacob Fatu. Now, if Jacob Fatu started grabbing everybody, putting them in that tongue and death grip, I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope that's not it. That I hope he brings more substance to the table. I do like his talking. I do think he has a good interview style and everything like that, and have a lot to say. But if he's just grabbing Roman and getting his tongue in death grip, and then Jay and Jimmy come out there, intervene, and it just gets very chaotic. Like I say, I don't know. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. But I can see a little bit of it. So what are they going to do with Gunther? Did they just drop the career killer gimmick? Because after he retired, AJ, there was no mention of it ever again. Exactly, Rocky. Exactly. He was supposed to have a feud with LA Knight, but they went ahead and switched it up, and now they put it on. Now they got him out of nowhere going after Cody. So I'm just like, I don't know, Rocky. They're so indecisive. They're so indecisive on what they want to do. This company this company don't know what in the world they want to do. It's getting weird. It's getting very weird. And everybody talks about Vince McMahon the last 2-3 years of his run. Vince, he kept changing. He just changed cards right at the last minute. He would come in and he didn't like the card. He would read it and he just up and change it. But this right here, I can't say this is better than what we saw from Vince. Vince at least gave his guys time, man. His wrestlers had time to go out there and wrestle. But, man, they might as well, like say, cut just about everybody, because SmackDown and Raw, no matter if it's 2.5, 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, it's 5 matches. And I remember when they started doing SmackDown there at the beginning of the year, last year, when they went on USA, they had 4 matches. They had 4 matches for the first few weeks. And somebody must have said, hey, wait a minute, what are y'all doing? And they went to that 5 matches, and sometimes they would do 6 every now and then. But, man, this is crazy. I think what had happened was WWE was so confident they were gonna get Jericho back, and wrestle Gunther to retire him. But it's like, nah, I'm going back to AEW, so they dropped the gimmick. Could have. Christine said they need to clean so much up. It's a mess. Yep, that's true. Thankfully to Mountain Dew, guys, I've been okay. I didn't get as much sleep last night, and Mountain Dew pretty much got me through. I had to get some sleep tonight. I like that. Man, and Roman be speaking with authority. I like that. Roman, the only one who can do that now. Now, Cody was getting the crowd up a good bit too when he until like the last couple months, 2 or 3 months. They don't know what to do with Cody. They ruining another star. Here he comes. They got Danhausen instead. Yep. He can still retire Brock. They convinced him to come back for one more match with Gunther. They could. But better watch out. Jacob might grab you and put you in the tongue and death grip. Jacob, I don't think it's going to go down the way Jacob wanted to go down. I knew it. Yep, just like I said. Rocky said, we believe in curses as Hendry and Housing Song make it happen, WWE. And they, we believe in Joe Hendry. Watch out. Jacob, you go, man. If you don't think they come, if you don't think the brother's going to come back after you, Jacob, oh my gosh. Rocky says, if Joe Hendry had red hair, he looked like Conan. He's been training at the Heart Dungeon. Oh boy. This is something I don't want to see anymore. I really don't. I don't want to see this. Boom, I knew it. Rocky said somebody tag Conan on Twitter, says he looked like Joe Hendry if he dyes his hair grayish blonde. Oh. All right, I'll get to your comments in just a moment, but we're going to finish this up. Wow. Wow. And if those brothers come in and join on this attack, man, goodness sake. I don't know about all this. I knew it. I was like, this crazy joker come out of this. Wow. Someone tag him, please. I'm going to tell you like this, guys. I'm going to tell you like this. The attacking, everything that this guy's doing, they're trying to do everything they can to build him up. But man, I do not see any. I don't see the star power behind him. I just don't. It don't matter what they do. It doesn't seem like it's working for. It don't seem like it's working for Jacob. I saw a brief program when, boom, when Natalie was training him. Rocky said, bro, is it me or is El Grande so over in Triple A? Yes, El Grande's over, man. Oh, gosh, man. God almighty, man. Wow. Wow, they're doing everything they can. My question, see, this what gets to me about this right here. Say if this guy beats Roman, becomes the champion, is he going to be able to do this to Cody? Is he going to be able to do this to Randy Orton or whoever else is there? Is he going to do this to the guy they building up? Is he going to do this to Obafemi? Because that's the dilemma that they have. That's what they have to. They have to have this guy be so uncontrollable, so good at this that he's going to be able to do this to Obafemi. That's the scenario that's playing out here. Man, I'm just like, wow, I just don't see it. This guy is not a championship. He's not championship material to me. I just don't care for it, man. Now if I saw championship, if I saw this guy as a world champion, I would acknowledge that. Oh gosh, man. Oh gosh. It would be so funny if Truth came out today to tell Oscar goodbye, but he says goodbye Danhausen instead of the face paint. That would be funny. That would be hilarious. Who you talking about? I'm talking about Jacob Fatu, man. What we're watching right now. I mean, Rocky, I know you're going off. You just continue to talk, but I was sitting there talking about the show that we was watching, talking about the match. All right, everybody. Wow. So we just now saw this. Ah, wow. Wow. The ending, man. The ending. Look, I'm not gonna say anything bad about it. I'm just gonna say I'll give that a okay. If I'm gonna give it a rating, I'll say 2.5 stars as far as the ending of it. What we had as far as Jacob Fatu pretty much taking out the bloodline and taking out Roman. Even though they was ready for him, Roman was ready for him. This guy was unhinged and he was able to do whatever he wanted to do. But overall, they still did not get what they wanted. Some of the crowd was like shock or whatever, but it's just he did not fully grab everybody. He did not grab the majority of the crowd. It's like, we don't believe it. We don't believe you. They don't see him as an unstoppable world champion. They see him as an unhinged guy out here right now doing his thing. But I don't believe people believe he has the skill to be the world champion in World Wrestling Federation. So I don't know. I don't know. All right, Rocky said the only reason why these is in the position he's in because he's related to the Rock. Yeah, he's completely unhinged. Yes, he is, Christine. Just because you related to the Rock don't mean jack crap. Yep, I hear you, Rocky. But man, yeah, I just like I say, I can give that an okay. I can neither a thumbs up nor a thumbs down. I'm gonna go ahead reluctant. I can't even say the word reluctant. Barely gives it 2.5 stars. I'm gonna barely give it 2.5 stars. I can't even say reluctant. I can't even say the word. I can't even get it out. I got My nose is getting stopped up and everything right now. But yeah, I give it 2.5 stars. I give Raw 2.5 stars for tonight. And I give that the last segment, I give it 2.3 on the last segment, which is going to be 2.5 stars, man. Which is basically a thumbs up, but it's basically like a middle type thing there. I just don't see it. I want to see something more than something like that. It just Jacob right now, and you don't put your world championship on a guy that's out of control like that, unless he has a handle or has a manager or whatever. I've never known somebody outside of the Ultimate Warrior to have a world champion, be the world champion, and just he's out of control. Ultimate Warrior, the only one I know. And I mean, that's really, really, truly. I mean, you didn't put the world championship on Abdullah the Butcher. You didn't put it on the Sheik. You didn't put it on Maniac Mark Lewin. You didn't put the world championship, the world heavyweight championship, on guys like that. They got to have some kind of control, some kind of class about them, some kind of, they got to have some. I'm just like, I just don't know, man. It's just crazy. Ray said this reminds me of Solo and Roman. Yeah. And no matter what booking, you put the Usos in their daddy gonna complain. It's like, dude, your family gets more TV than anybody on the main roster. That's true. Rikishi tripping. Yep. Christine Saucy Girl, way too much chaos is unnecessary and not needed. Exactly. The whole night of Raw gets 2.5 stars. I'm with you 100% on that, Mag. 100%. But man, like I said, I just, that ending, wow. That's all I gotta say is wow. I mean, I know if Chris was here right now, I mean, Chris thinks about the impact of it later. What's gonna happen? Chris probably be like, I love it, I love it, I love it. But I'm like, wow, man, really? Really? Because say if Roman did want to go out like that to Jacob, what's gonna happen after that? What's gonna happen after that? Is Jacob more worthy than LA Knight for a world championship? Is he more worthy than Randy Orton getting the title again? And if he comes up, if Obafemi wants to challenge him for that world championship, is he going to he's going to destroy Obafemi with that tongue and death grip? Oba's not going to be able to stop him, his power or nothing like that. It's going to be able to stop him because, to tell you the truth, I don't see his talent that much above Obafemi right now. I just don't. But what we have now, if Oba goes up against him, Oba's way bigger than him. Oba's bigger than him. Probably the same thickness almost, but Oba's a bigger guy than him. But Jacob, because of his because how unhinged he is, how fast he is, how crazy he is, gonna have the upper hand, and he's going to tongue and death grip his way through everybody. Is he gonna be able to do that? Will he be able to do that to somebody like Gunther and just destroy everybody? I mean, I just don't know. And I mean, that's the questions that you have to ask yourself when you look at this guy. And I don't care. I don't care what they do from here on out. There is no making up from that match that he had with Roman Reigns. Because when it boils down to it, the match happens in the ring, guys. It happens in the ring. And, when they go on one-on-one in competition, that's when it all happens. That's when it all boils down. That's what it boils down to. And that match against Roman, it was a 3. I mean, not a 3. It was like a 3-star match, maybe a little bit higher than that. I do not think it would be, I do not think it would be no higher than a C to C+ match. I do not think Jacob I don't think he's capable of delivering a higher type match than that. So that's the way I look at it, straight up. There, my man. Go. What's up, Black Rain 7920 in the building? All right. Good to see you, my brother. Dang, he took out the whole family. Yes, he did. Christine says, Cavs are up 15 on the Pistons. Thank you. Feme's neck is too big. Yeah, he does got a big neck. Yeah, he does got a big neck. But we'll see where they go, where they go from here with this, because we're in another situation, guys, to where if you put a championship on this guy, I don't care if it's the Intercontinental Championship, put a championship on this guy. If you make him a main roster player, a main player, just how many tickets would he sell? If your best attribute is to attack people, grab people, put them in tongue and death grip, if that's better than what you actually do in the ring, if that's all you could do is a tongue and death grip, you're not giving us much substance. You're not giving us much to feed on. And people are going to pick up on that. People already done picked up on that. So, I mean, I don't know how this thing going to turn out, guys, but I appreciate everybody coming in, man, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. We had a great time tonight. And, man, you know, hey, all I could do is say thank you to the whole Straight Up Wrestling family. My girl, Christine Saucy Girl, Black Rain 7920 coming in, rocking with us. My man, Magnum, my man, Rocky Winter, my man, Raymond Underwood, Ray coming in. My boy, Lucas in here tonight. My girl, Queen Michelle coming through. I don't know why I'm calling her Queen Machine, but Queen Michelle coming through. Let's see. My man, Scott Larson came through. My man, Phillip Rollins come through. Let's see who who else come through. It was other people come through, but I can't think of it. I don't want to go through all the names, but yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in and rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight, guys. It was okay. It was okay night. Pretty much, I'm not gonna say they redeemed themselves from Backlash, but hey, it was pretty much close to the same type of show. Sadly, because Backlash should have been outstanding, guys. Straight up. Matt says, thanks for another great watch along, Harry. Have a great week, everyone. You too, Matt. All right. My man Ray says, great show, Harry. Good night, brother. Good night, Ray. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in, guys. But yeah, I'm going to run to the store, man, while I have a chance. But you guys have a great night. I'll talk to each and every one of you later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay straight up. Peace.